Hi Gemini, welcome back to your November 23rd, 2022 new moon in Sagittarius tarot forecast, as well as Jupiter going direct on the same day. This is fantastic news. It's a really happy new moon. It's expansive and the manifestation energy is high. So let's see what's going on for you. The new moon brings in new cycles. You have the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Wands. Okay, so Seven of Swords is a tricky card, literally and figuratively. It can be trickery and betrayal and things going on behind the scenes. It's also the card of take what you need and leave the rest, or taking what you have learned and going somewhere else with it. Like, let's say, in a work situation, where maybe you have apprenticed somewhere and then you've learned everything. You've kind of grown out of your situation and now you want to move on to someplace else. But you still have that information with you. It's that kind of energy. And you have the Nine of Wands, and this is also a bit of a defensive energy. So it can be that you have found something out that wasn't in your best interest. Hopefully you're not doing it. I don't think so, because you have the defensive card. You're defending yourself against people in situations that are tricky, that there's betrayal there. The Nine of Wands, though, is definitely somebody who has had some difficulty. They've been through a lot, and they're kind of ready for anything to be trickery or betrayal now. So they are on the defensive, and they're just ready for something to happen. And the difficult part with that energy is, and because this is a high manifestation time, when you're in that defense mode, you can draw that kind of energy that you need to defend yourself with, or to, against. Do you know what I mean? So you can draw situations and people that make you have to defend yourself. That's what I'm trying to say here. So you want to be careful with that. But having said that, if there is betrayal and trickery around you, yes, of course, defend yourself. Just make sure that's what it is. So there's a Queen of Wands around you, Gemini. Now this can be a Leo. This is my Leo card. But it can be anybody who has a very attractive personality. They're usually a good friend. They are usually, I like normally the Queen of Wands, unless they're being a trickster. And, you know, everybody has that ability if put into a position. So maybe it has something to do with this Queen of Wands. And like I said, this Queen of Wands is somebody who is, she's an attractor. It's the Leo card, so they're very solar, social people. And well, let me pull one more for that, because that does give me an indication of who might be, well, the truth comes out. That's all I have to say about that. You're going to find out. And then action will be taken. Thanks. I feel bad for the Queen of Wands. Anyway, we'll move on. You have the Six of Swords and the King of Coins as how you're behaving. The King of Coins is perfect because that is my Gemini card. And the Six of Swords is taking the lessons from what just happened and kind of reconciling with it. It's a little bit of the energy of the Hermit, not quite, but you're kind of moving on to calmer waters. And like it's a reprieve. It's a moment where you are taking some time out, and you're taking those lessons with you, with the Six of Swords in the boat. You're understanding things better, but you're understanding it from a situation where you're not in the middle of it. It's kind of like I'm getting the heck out of there, and basically putting your attention on work and focusing on that alone, because that's what the king does. if you are behaving like this king. You could also be dealing with somebody like this or moving towards someone like this. But this is a calmer energy with the King of Coins. Although they're very busy people, this is somebody who's highly focused, and they're highly focused on their work and making money. All right, let's pull a card for that. So I think you're just going to, I think you're going to change your focus, to be honest. Yeah, you need to take some time out to understand what happened in this betrayal. It really feels like that for me with the Three of Swords here. Could be on the romantic side, but it can also just be people you trusted and they let you down. And so now it's time to move away from the situation, calm yourself, and heal. Not the easiest task, but I guess that's why you're going to put your focus on work and your work life. As an outcome, you have the Judgment card and the Five of Swords. So I think the truth that comes out is maybe a little bit heavier than you can possibly understand. The Five of Swords is a no-win situation. It's absolutely defeat and ruin and difficulty and betrayal. It's like just not a nice card. Let's have another. Judgment is really, I think in this case, judgment. You're judging the situation, and it was not nice, and nor were the people. And when the truth comes out and you use the sword, that's also maybe not what you wanted to do. Maybe that's not how you wanted things to go, but that's how things went with the Five of Swords. Like I said, it's a no-win situation. So even if you did sort of win the battle, everybody's still left raw and hurt and distressed and difficult, that kind of thing. Wow. Well, the Hierophant are large organizations. This is governments. This is hospitals, schools. And a lot of them are taking choices, I think, that will hurt them and everybody. I don't really want to get into this, but this is the flavor that I'm feeling right here, especially with large organizations. This could be also within a marriage with the Hierophant. That's also very possible. And even if it's not a marriage on paper, it could have been that you were together for quite some time. The Hierophant is my no card. It's asking permission, and it's traditional values, tradition. It's religion, it's schools, it's that kind of energy. Let's get one more for this. Well, the nice thing is you will triumph over all of this, which is really good. I mean, after all is said and done, you do get to take your victory lap, and people will sing your praises with the Six of Wands. It is the Lord of Victory. But I would say with those two sixes, you're still kind of in the battle. And maybe that battle is just, the rest of it is healing from a broken heart. Inevitably, you come out of this better, much better. All right, so what does Spirit want you to know? Better be a good one. It is. It's actually one of my favorite cards. It's the Nine of Pentacles. This is a strong, independent woman through her own hard work has created a beautiful surrounding, her home, her garden, herself. This is somebody who is stable and independent. And that's whether there's somebody around or not. I like this card. It's really one of my favorites. And I think that through whatever you've been through, you have learned a lot and you really come out strong in this. Keep your attention on that. Keep your mind on that. Not only are you like independent financially, but you are also strong internally from this. And that's what challenges do. That's why challenges are around. They make us better because we learn something from it. And then I think you get to have your reward, especially with that Nine of Pentacles. Looks like it's been a really hard road, Gemini. By the end of it, you'll be better for it. At least that's what these cards are indicating. Okay? So, expansion. Your energy should be expansion. Keep your mind on what is good and manifest that. Make that grow. This is truth. This is triumph and security. It's the Excalibur card. And it's my yes card. So you have yes and no. No to these people who humiliate and destroy. Yes to the truth in situations of betrayal and difficulty. The truth. All right? Thank you, Gemini. I hope this has been helpful. I know it's a little bit of a heavy reading. I can't sugarcoat stuff, but I can help you to learn from them. So I hope you can take away something good from this reading and from the challenge that you've been through. May you be blessed and elevated. I'll be back next week. Have a good week. And I'm doing dailies, so that might help you. Just a quick quip. All right. Thanks. Take care.